Welcome back! In this video, we're going to walk through how you can create and manage your dropdown and choice lists within the system. To do this, we'll be using the Dropdown Setup application. When you open this application, you'll see a full list of all the dropdowns that are already included in your license profile. These dropdowns come pre-configured with the software you've been provided and typically cover all the fields you're likely to need in your day-to-day use. If you happen to find something missing from this list, don't worry. Just reach out to your solution provider and they can help you add any missing lists into your profile. Each of these dropdowns comes with some preset values depending on your initial configuration. For example, when you're setting up the license, you define a country, and that country will appear here as a starting point. Sometimes it might be a placeholder like empty country, which you can either rename, say, to UAE, or replace by adding a brand new entry. You simply select the item, edit the name, save it, and it's done. Alternatively, you can add a new entry directly using the Add function. Now, some dropdowns are simple and standalone, meaning they don't depend on any other fields. These are called independent dropdowns, but some dropdowns have a parent-child relationship. A good example is city and country. Cities must be linked to a country, so when you're adding a new city, you'll need to choose which country it belongs to. For instance, if you're adding Dubai, you'll select UAE as the parent. This way, the system understands how these values are connected. Your implementation coordinator will usually let you know which dropdowns require this kind of parent-child setup. Besides cities and countries, this could apply to other areas like item groups and subgroups. If you want that kind of linkage between them, it can be configured accordingly. You might also notice that a single control number can appear more than once, but that's usually because dropdowns can fall under different categories, like one for materials management and another for global configurations. That's completely fine and nothing to worry about. You can also set up additional values in your dropdowns. For example, in the case of positions, you might want to create a few more roles. This is especially common when a new instance or license is created for a client. You might add positions, departments, and so on to reflect the structure of their organization. Sometimes, you'll notice that fields like countries and cities use the same text for both the value and the description. But other dropdowns, such as positions or departments, may include unique codes in addition to descriptions. This coding can be useful, particularly for system integrations or validation processes, where data from external systems needs to match based on those specific codes. However, if codes aren't relevant to your setup, you're free to use the same text for both the code and the description. There's flexibility here based on your needs. All in all, this application gives you centralized control over the dropdown values that feed into different parts of your system. Whether it's a choice list, dropdown, or list of values, this is where they all originate from. You can configure, modify, or expand them anytime to keep your master data aligned with your business requirements. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.